welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing like my beginning of the year favorites. If you look at my past videos like a year ago, I probably still like the same things, a lot of things, but the things that have like stuck out and that I probably haven't talked about is what I'm going to be talking about today.
Before anyone complains, there is a fan on. It's really hot outside today, and I know that if I don't put this fan on, being that I'm surrounded by windows and I'm on my front porch, I was gonna die. So if you hear it, I'm sorry, it tends to get louder.
Alright, so let's get started. So I'm gonna go like basically like how I apply my makeup with if I have like something in that category. So the first thing is primers. And I have 3 primers right now that are my favorite that I like use on and off. Like I'll just, you know, alternate. The first one is the Benefit Professional. This is the regular old one that everyone and their mama at one point has loved. The second one is the NYX Angel Veil Primer. This is another one that I really, really love. And I have it on today mixed with this other one that I'm gonna show you guys. And it's really good for just making your face really smooth. And then the third one is the Master Prime by Studio Fix. This is the Blur and Smooth one by Maybelline. And this one I pretty much apply like on an everyday basis, especially because this one's like a lot cheaper than the other two. Another thing that I want to tell you guys, the fact that I am filming outside and these windows are open, is the fact that you might hear birds, frogs, dogs.
What you might or might not hear out here, but just prepare your ears because you just might hear a little bit of.
Alright, and the next thing that I do want to talk about is foundation. I have 2 that are probably like they have the same claims and they do the same thing, I would say, except one's high-end and one's drugstore. I'm going to start with my high-end. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I've been using this one pretty much like religiously lately. I do really love it, and it's just a matte full coverage foundation. And the drugstore one is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Max Foundation. This foundation I would say is like my ride or die. Like if there's one foundation that I always turn back to, it's this one. It's like a perfect medium full coverage foundation. It's like matte but looks so lightweight on you, and it just makes your face look so velvety and beautiful.
Long lasting. Like I had it on yesterday. I put it on around like 7:30 in the morning. I went to church. After church we played soccer and volleyball, and it was hot. And I mean like hot. My face was red, and when I got home, when I got into the car, like I pulled down the mirror and I looked at myself, I was like, my face looked like better than before. And like I was sweating, so this foundation is bomb.
The next things that I do want to talk about are powders. I have the one that I set, you know, my under eye with and stuff like that. It's the Maybelline Master Fix Setting and Perfecting Loose Powder. I've had it in all my previous videos, so you guys have seen it a bunch of times. And it's just a white powder. And then for the rest of my face, I use the Studio Fix by MAC in NC30, and I love this powder. It makes your face look like airbrushed. So pretty. Absolutely love it. I also want to mention of one brush, just one brush. I love this brush. Like I don't go a day without doing my makeup without this. Like if I'm gonna contour or I'm gonna bronze, I use this guy. Like it gets in there so perfectly. It's my favorite. So for eyeshadow, I literally, I think that's where I've like stepped up my game in the quality of my eyeshadow. I am in love, and I mean in love, with the Morphe 35O palette. But this palette is gorgeous, like beautiful. Like you can use this all the time, whenever, every day. It's like the perfect palette. Literally, when people rave about it, they're being legit. Like this palette is worth the hype. 100%. Like I use it like almost every other day, if not like almost every other weekend, like for church and stuff, like when I'm doing like a real glam eye. And even every day, like you can just pop like one of these browns and then like the lid shade and like, you know, a highlight shade. It's like the perfect like eyeshadow palette. Now I've been thinking about doing like a smoky brown eyeshadow look with just like these down here, so I might film that coming up soon. So yeah, absolutely in love with with this palette. And I know most people rave about like the chocolate bar, the original. I know that's like Kathleen Light's favorite, and a lot of people did like that one. Like when the semi-sweet came out, I feel like everyone like pretty much like just threw it down there, like no one really cared about it. But believe it or not, it's my favorite out of the two. Like I love this palette. Like when you open it, I feel like the colors are so much more comforting and more like me. Like the warm shades are just more perfect. Like this one's like the perfect like camel like crease shade, and like you have your darker browns, your lighter browns, darker browns. You've got like perfect. You've got the black, which I did use this weekend for. I used it this weekend for church, and I love it. So pigmented, so blendable. I mean, I just feel like this palette is more me, and it smells amazing. So can't go wrong with that. And then the second one, to no surprise, is the peach palette. Like I used this one for probably like 2 weeks straight after I got it, and I'm obsessed with it. Like I'm obsessed with this one as well. Like it is just amazing. And I like it because it's like all the shadows are like the same size. But I mean, yeah, like Summer Yum is like one of my favorite colors. Like I use that one in like all my tutorials. Candied Peach is beautiful. This is Nectar is like a beautiful shade. Like you can use it to highlight your cheekbones. It pops and it's just so pretty. Like I love this eyeshadow palette. Like it's beautiful. And you also have like your good, you know, crease shade and your matte shade for like the lid. I'm sorry, but these two palettes, like if I just had to pick two, I'd pick these two. And the chocolate bar is like right under them. I'm not saying it's bad, but they're like right under these two, especially this one. This was my number one for sure. I do want to talk about two mascaras I've been loving. Is this one. This is the Roller Lash by Benefit. Well, this one is like, it has like the same exact brush tip pretty much as the Maybelline one, but it's just a little drier and it's just so much easier to apply. Like it just, you just coat and coat and coat and it's better. So I literally like I have to buy another. Right, and then for drugstore, it's the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. It's the orange tube. I mean, the wand is like humongo, but it's just like, it's a drier formula, so like you don't get clumpy right away. You just keep piling and piling and piling it up, and you don't get any clumps. And I'm the kind of person that I could probably do my mascara for a good 5 minutes and like feel like I could still do more, because I love just big eyelashes. Like I don't mind it too clumpy at all. Like I don't mind clumpy, but I have like once they start like making it like separate where it's like 3 big lashes, no, like I like it clumpy, but you know, to a limit. And this mascara is just beautiful. Like the one reminds me a lot of the it's the Maybelline Rocket, but again, the formula for these ones I feel like are better because they're drier. Like I feel like the Maybelline Sensational or any Maybelline mascara, it's better once it dries out a little. That's why like I love this one, and I love the Benefit Roller Lash. So now let's get into it. Alright guys, and then last but not least, like I said, I'm gonna be talking about lippies. And my favorite lipsticks nowadays, like the ones that I'm using like pretty much whenever I wear lipsticks, are the NYX Lingerie lippy liquid lipsticks. They look like this. I got them at Ulta. I believe they're like $6.99. I have like 4 shades, and this is my favorite one, so I'm just gonna show you guys this one, but I do have 4 shades. This is Push Up. Push Up is like my number 1 favorite. I think it's like the perfect nude. I don't have lipsticks on right now. I don't have lipstick on right now, but I'm actually just finished eating, so yeah. But anyway, so this is how it looks, and it has like this big old doe foot applicator, and it's really, really good. I wouldn't say it's probably like the best liquid lipsticks formula or anything like that, but they're not that bad for the price. Honestly, from the liquid lipsticks I've tried, I think my favorite one is the Ofra Cosmetics ones, because I do have Miami Fever by Kathleen Light, and I think that like that's my favorite formula. Like it's the most comfortable liquid lipstick I've ever used, and I've only worn it like once or twice just because it's like an orange. But this one right here, Push Up, is like the perfect nude. I absolutely love it. And then the other colors I have are Push Up, Lace Detail, and Corset. I believe those are the other 2, and then Push Up. So yeah, favorite liquid lipsticks right now by far. So guys, this video comes now to an end. That's all my favorites for the beginning of this year from 2016. And I hope that you guys did enjoy it. Leave comments down below on any other video ideas you want me to do. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.